Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time. To pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday night. To pure spirits. To pure sport. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to Indiana High School Volleyball on IndianaSRN in conjunction with the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Tonight, we are at Heritage Christian High School for a bout between the host Eagles of Heritage Christian, 8-8 on the season, against the 1-13 Decatur Central Hawks. Hi again, everybody. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach, Keith Myers. Coach, when we last saw Heritage Christian, it was a tough loss earlier this week, getting swept and hoping to find their footing once again in what has been a roller coaster season for them. You start out struggling, then you put together 6-7 straight wins, feel like things are finally turning the corner. Now at 8-8 on the season, it's an interesting test for them tonight. One of those where, again, Decatur Central is a younger team in a lot of facets, another 1-13, but like in all sports, you see it a lot right now in the wild card races that are happening across Major League Baseball. When you end up playing teams that you appear to outmatch on paper, you have to take care of business. That's the situation for Heritage Christian tonight.
It's a good point. You know, I've been 1-13 a couple times in my coaching career, and you know, you look at the youth that Decatur Central has. You have 4 freshmen, 2 sophomore, 1 junior, 3 seniors. When do you pull the plug and say, okay, underclassmen, you're going to be playing now? And maybe she's already done that, but it's a tough task, and it's really tough to be to motivate yourself. You know, Decatur Central on the far west side of Indianapolis, getting on the school bus, leaving probably at 3:30 to get here by 5 for the JV game at 6, to see the JV game go 3 games. You just want, you know, times just to get on the floor and get things started. And, you know, motivating a 1-13 team is hard to do, but, you know, you come and play. The cool thing about being 1-13, if you end the season 1 and whatever or 2 and whatever, you still are qualified for the state tournament. Anything can happen at that point, as we have seen in the past with a lot of things going on.
Yeah, we always talk about that across all sports, truthfully, that in some states, that luxury is not apparent to you. You have to qualify to make it into the big dance or the sectional play or the state tournament bracket, whatever the setup is in each respective state. Bottom line is, to qualify for the postseason, you have to meet certain qualifiers. In the state of Indiana, as you mentioned, it's unlike that. Here in the state of Indiana, across all sports, regardless of your record, at least in terms of the major sports sponsored by the Indiana High School Athletic Association, if you, regardless, you could win 1 game, you could go winless, you could go undefeated, whatever the case may be. Does not matter where your record stands. You have an opportunity to qualify for the postseason. You're exactly right, Coach. That is something that Coach Taylor has to continue to stress with her club, because even if you are 1-13 as things stand, you still have an opportunity to get better each day, each game, each set, and hopefully get yourself ready for the postseason. Another thing I want to ask you, Coach, about that is this is a bigger program, at least in terms of size for the IHSAA. This is a 6A school. It's a little surprising to see. It's a little surprising to see a 1-13 mark from a program of their caliber. Again, just in terms of enrollment.
Well, if you look at, you know, they're a 4A school in volleyball, but they're a 6A school in football, and 4A in basketball. But you're exactly right. Larger schools, you would think there would be a little bit more talent, if you will.
I'm not saying you need to be top tier, but to be 1-13, I mean,
it's tough. Yeah, you bet.
And we don't know all the circumstances for sure. But I mean, that's a tough start to the year.
But overall, Jimmy, if you really look at the whole entire athletics picture, numbers are down a little bit of athletics than what they were, let's say, when you were in school, way down from when I was in school. There's a little bit of, you know, kids have so much more to do. So it's tough, but, you know, you just build, you just try your best, you build, and see what happens. And I guarantee you the heart that those girls, of the 9-10 girls that dressed tonight, that's wearing Decatur Central, wearing a hawk on their shirt, is going to give it their best to get this done. Now, if you're the Eagles of Heritage Christian, you look at that, and if you let play down, as you mentioned earlier, they could get you, and now all of a sudden they're now 8-9 going into next week. Because if you're really looking at volleyball season, there's only really 3 weeks left before the season is over, and we're talking city tournament and then sectional play and all those things. So this is, when you start rebuilding, this is the year you rebuild. Look at Dee Taylor talking to her team right now, motivating them, trying to tell them what they need to do. Put certain wrinkles in tonight and see what happens.
You mentioned the Heritage Christian side of things, and we talked about it at the onset of our pregame show here on IndianaSRN. It's been a bit of a roller coaster for them, and it's fitting that they do sit at 500 right now, right at 8-8. What do you need to see from this club in the second half of their schedule?
Put on the gas. You have your school that has a reputation to be very, very good in volleyball when it comes down to crunch time. Put on the gas and go out and get it done. And whatever it takes to get it done, get it done. And I think Coach will be more and more to motivate them to get that done tonight than any time soon. You know, both of these teams, again, play 3-4 games left. Get it done.
From the standpoint of getting it done tonight, I don't want to dive into your keys just yet. We'll save that for when we're in lineups here in just a little bit. But where does your just major thought, looking at the paper of both teams, of what needs to be done by Heritage Christian?
Heritage Christian just needs to take care of home court and get a quick start here and see what happens. That's the key here. Get a quick start, and we'll go through our keys a little bit later, as you mentioned.
Do want to remind you that you can find all the latest IndianaSRN news and coverage by following us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. If you'd like to help sponsor and promote these broadcasts on the IndianaSRN family of networks and want to get involved, email coach at indianasrn.org. We'll be back with the Hawks and Eagles after this.
What's the number one misconception you think about Freemasonry?
Well, I think most people just think of Freemasonry as some kind of secret society, and you go with some of the rumors out there and so on, and they really don't understand who we are. They don't understand that we are a fraternity of brothers first, and our obligation is to take care of each other and our widows and orphans, etc., within our group. They don't understand what the fraternity part of Freemasonry really is, and that's the misconception that's out there. I think first and foremost of anyone that wants to join Freemasonry, I'd like them to know that it's really not a secret society. You may say it's a society with a secret because we have some handshakes and some passwords that you could easily find down in a library if you get the right book. Freemasonry is more, it's a brotherhood, it's a fraternity, it's a way of sharing common thoughts and everything with people of all different vocations that really understand of getting together on the level. Whether you're a judge or a police officer or a janitor, you're all on the same level when you're in a Masonic lodge room. And I think that's one of the greatest things, that you can sit with people of all vocations, but you have that certain thing in common, that you're all brothers.
It's Jimmy Cook alongside the coach, Keith Myers. Thank you so much for joining us here on a Thursday evening on IndianaSRN. We'll look at the Decatur Central Hawks getting ready to do battle at Heritage Christian against the Eagles. Time for our favorite portion of our pre-match festivities. A look at coaches, keys to the game.
Really, thank you very much. They're sponsored tonight by the Morales Group. For Heritage Christian, you got to bounce. This is a bounce-back game, a game that they think they should know they should win. So it's a bounce-back game. They got to finish, and they got to play well. They just got to get that mojo going, as we have seen them play. And a 500 team home should be able to do that. And then they got to use their heavy hitters. Watch for Winja and Lowry to have a big, big game tonight at the net. For Decatur Central, you're a very young team, so you got a quick start. You got to have a quick start and play well. Then you also have to play with good passing and precise. And then serving percentage, Jimmy, they got to be in the plus side on the serving percentages tonight to see how well and if they could get this done.
Well, we have a second. I want to remind you this broadcast is copyrighted by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, or audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited. Also, we're back on the gridiron tomorrow night as Football Friday night continues on IndianaSRN and the IndianaSRN family of networks.
Park Heritage at Greencastle, Tinley at Covenant Christian, Frontier at Park Tudor, Cecina at Heritage Christian, and Delta at Mount Vernon. You want to star 2 games. You want to star the Tinley Covenant Christian game because I'm on that game, okay? And then I know you have the Heritage Christian Cecina game. That is really going to be a great. That's a sectional matchup as well.
Could possibly be the matchup of the week, and it's always good to see a potential sectional preview as well at this stage in the season. Hard to believe that we are knocking on the door of October. It's still middle of September. I'm not trying to jump through it, but
week 5,
it is.
Though.
It's
Holy
crazy.
Smokes.
It's crazy to think that it's already flown by that quickly. While we have that second with the schedule lineup tomorrow on IndianaSRN.org is where you can go for all of those live feeds. And additionally, to stay up to date with those games, updates, and more, IndianaSRN on Twitter. That's at IndianaSRN is your place to go. YouTube.com houses those broadcasts as well. Hit that subscribe button. Never miss a second of the action. More than 800 games in the IndianaSRN archives. Coach, some final thoughts heading into this one.
This should be a fun contest. You want to see how well Decatur Central comes out and be prepared. Because, again, this is a must. To me, every single time you're on the floor now, you want to win. You got to get that habit of winning.
Over under 4 games, Coach?
I would say it's going to be under 4.
Opening service by the Hawk is received, and we're underway. Nice dig right out of the gate, but it's going to go out of bounds, and the Eagles draw first blood 1-0.
See the Eagles wearing the black uniforms tonight. They have been wearing a lot of black uniforms at home. They don't wear the blues anymore.
No, I miss the blues.
I miss the blues.
I really liked the blues. Macy Ward with service. Received on the back line. Working it outside are the Hawks. It's dropped in. Lowry floats it down. Go the other way will the Hawks. They're staying poised in this current rally. That one's airmail. We're tied at 1.
Hello to Wes Snyder, who's in, guess where?
Arizona. I only know that because you said it earlier in the week. How's he doing out there?
He's playing golf.
What a life.
Yeah, come back, will you?
Lowry outside. Gets it down for the point. That was serviced by Janie Tweedy of the Hawks. 2-1 Eagles.
Also, hello to Philip Whistler, who is watching the game in West Lafayette, Indiana, and Nathan Whistler, who's watching it in Illinois. And Debbie Myers is tuning in this morning, today.
The network continues to expand its reach. Thank you all for tuning in. Float shot, nice dig. 1 to get it over, and Lowry will. What a play. They'll go out of bounds. Good effort there by Kylie Eads. 3-1 Eagles.
Again, maybe set that up. You had a time to set that ball up, make a pass. That's a difficult shot.
And that comes as you get more experience, right? You don't have to do it all right there.
Exactly.
Try to get a teammate involved, or if you have the extra hit, it'll come back to you. Your teammates will see you. That one is unforced error. 3-2. Hawks back within 1. Hayden Phelps, the senior, serving for the Hawks. And already, Coach, that's an unforced error, so it'll be a point for the Eagles. But, talk about bringing a black cat into the arena. When we get a shot of that student section again, Coach, the brooms are already out. They're up in the upper deck of the student section. I saw
we'll take a look
2 young men with brooms ready to go.
We'll take a look at it.
Man, taking a game at a time. Outside. 1 to get it over. Hickey does. It's out of bounds. The 2 gentlemen right there. There's a zoom in.
There they are.
What are we doing? Boys, come on.
You got to play 3, boys.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, gentlemen.
My goodness. You know what, though? And we see it everywhere we go. Guys are just goofy.
I love it.
I love it.
It's now. We're not going to make you be in this position, Coach. There's a point for the Eagles, but it was 8 years ago the last time I got to be goofy like that.
Well,
at least as a high school student, I'm still goofy today.
I'm celebrating my 45th. Thanks, Jimmy. Feel real good about that.
Olivia Endress with the serve, and miscommunication by Decatur Central. 7-2 Eagles.
As my granddaughters say when we play in the backyard, You had horses, right, Grandpa?
Horse and buggy.
Oh, goodness.
Had to light your way with candlelight, right,
Yes,
Coach?
sir.
A nice attack by Eads. Point Hawks. And that's it. That broom has had a lifespan on it. That's either in a car all day or that was in a locker.
Probably in the hallway.
This is planned.
Nice
Take the other way to Lowry. That's going to be a tough play.
That's a tough play.
Be a point Eagles.
Platform was there, just tough. Young freshman will learn how to deaden that ball.
Yeah, I mean, full speed like that. And Amaya Lowry, again, one of the pieces, she made some significant strides and power shots last year in Heritage Christian's run to the semi-state. An ace. An ace dealt out by the Eagles. Give the credit to Caitlin Cook, the junior. 9-3 HC. That's well struck. Another ace. Back-to-back pocket aces.
Again, you see the platform was there. You got to push that ball, and then as the receiver, you got to be ready for that ball.
Cook looking to make it 3 straight aces. White gets it over. Cross shot, Schultz into the net.
Jumped too soon.
Timing has been something she's continued to try to work on as the season's gone on. Seen a couple of those this season trying to go cross court with it. It's a tough play. Has to be perfectly timed. Kylie Dalton serves.
Young sophomore serving.
That took a ricochet off the backboard, I believe.
Yep, sure did. Go straight down. So now you got this nice little rally here. I mean, they're all lined up. They're looking. The yellow shoes.
I'm a little disappointed that the whole row doesn't have brooms.
Maybe. Nice tip.
Play in front of the net. Be a point for the Eagles. Maybe it's one of those where 4 hits is the call. There's a group chat, and they're like, yeah, let's all bring brooms. And they're like, yeah. But like half the group was like, no, we're not going to bring brooms. What are you talking about? And then those two are the ones that got stuck bringing them. Can't leave them out to dry, Coach.
That's true. Nice.
Hawks continue the rally. White gets it down.
White did a nice job just stepping, follow through. That's a young freshman who got air, knew what to do with it, and snapped it at the ear. That's a nice job.
Impressive play. I should explain, Coach. Group chats are where you include multiple people within a single text.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're
I appreciate that.
No problem. 11-6 your score.
I thought it was teletype.
Nice diving effort. Might have been going out. Float shot. And let's see. Might be contact with the net against the Eagles.
Line
went up. Past the line.
That's Jerry.
Tough.
That's Jerry Collins, is our producer's favorite call.
That's what he told us beforehand.
Yep.
Working on a couple term papers I heard on the nuances of the line call. Outside Ward puts it down. Far corner. 12-7.
First one of the night for her, is it?
Indeed it is.
See it again.
Great pass by Cook as well. Should be noted. Nice diving effort. They'll go outside. Ward again. Yes, gets it to go. Her second straight kill.
McCloskey serves the ball, then goes opposite corner to receive the second hit. That's pretty impressive.
McCloskey service.
Here she comes again.
Outside. That was tipped initially. Ward. 3 straight kills for Macy Ward.
And you can just see the rhythm that they have had. Timeout Decatur Central.
Let's take one as well on IndianaSRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Tonight's game brought to you by Piper Logistics. In 2002, Piper Logistics was established with the encouragement and financial support of a spirited customer who helped Greg and Tim develop their vision. If you need something transported, contact Piper Logistics today at 317-395-1023. 14-7 Advantage Heritage Christian, service by Katie McCloskey. Nice block in front of the net. And well struck. This time it's Bella Winya.
You know, Winya that time, you saw the shift, Jimmy, and all of a sudden she sees it and she plays it very, very well. You can see the experience from this Heritage Ball Club, not knocking Decatur Central. They will get that experience. That's why they're playing these young players. They will get better.
McCloskey deals an ace.
You know, you got to look at 4 of these girls were playing 8th grade volleyball last year. Jimmy, that's pretty impressive to step up to play varsity.
That's a tall task, and they've handled it as well as you could have asked for. Another ace by McCloskey, 17-7. Tonight's game also brought to you by the IHSAA Foundation. Catch up on what's going on with the IHSAA Foundation by subscribing to their newsletter, The Advocate. Email them to subscribe at ihsaafoundation.org.
You'll be glad you did. Great newsletter.
Playing in front of the net. Hawks get it over. Winya, tough
play.
Oh,
nice block.
And it's blocked. Point Hawks.
I tell you what, Phelps took a hit here from her teammate. An elbow right in the gut. That hurts.
And that's why it got so quiet for a second. Everybody's hoping she's all right.
Yeah.
Hawks serve it up. Misdirection hit. That's just off the mark. Tried to find that back corner, could not. Lead back to 10. IndianaSRN is proud to bring you the sports page daily. Stay up to date with IHSAA sports news at the sports page at IndianaSRN.org or subscribe by emailing Troy at radiotroy.com. An unforced error there by the Eagles. That's really been what has kept Decatur Central within 9 to 10 points in this first set, has been the unforced errors. So at the very least, if you're Coach Thomas, there's still stuff to improve on and clean up as this game goes on. What a laser from Bella Winya. It's a high velocity kill there,
yes,
Coach.
Yes, sir. Look at this. Look at the feet. Look at the level. I mean, she's up there. I have no vertical jump. I mean, I think mine is an inch.
But in your prime, though.
It was an inch. My prime was yesterday.
Winya airmailed. So back-to-back serves by the Eagles, airmailed.
Got a final score from soccer tonight as Heritage Christian girls took on Covenant Christian. Score was 9-0. That's the final. Congratulations to the Heritage Christian Eagles over the Covenant Christian Warriors.
Outside Lowry. Good read there by Tweedy. Eads gets it over. Where will they go? Long strike. It's off the mark. Valentine is too much on it. Hawks put it in play. Valentine again, and that one gets inside the line.
That time she set her feet a little bit better, Jimmy. Look at the shuffle here. 1, 2, 3, good approach. Follow through, got away from the net. Pretty
well
textbook. Textbook, yes, sir.
Subs all over. Olivia Endress now serving. The junior. Been fun to see her growth as the season goes on. An ace for her. Endress one more time. Oh, nice dig by the libero. Another nice dig. 2 back-to-back quality digs from the Hawks. Lowry. Let's see. Contact with the net, Coach?
Yeah, she was in the net. 26 for Decatur Central. Miranda Woodward.
Let's step out.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Heritage Christian, Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. Eagles 3 points away from taking set 1 of this best of 5 over the Hawks. Make it 2 points away now, as that service from Endress and that unforced error by the Hawks makes it a 12-point game. Endress now going to switch over. Attack from the left side this time. Directions from Coach Thomas. Beautiful block. And a nice kill. Good power there by Kylie Eads.
Nice job by the senior. And then she gets rewarded because she gets the serve.
Right in front of the student section. Float shot. Well timed by Alana Schultz.
Again, with the approach that Heritage has, one of the things that Coach Taylor might want to do is tell them to go one step closer and maybe force them to go over you.
Nice dig off the serve. Once again, there's Cook. Ward finds the back corner. Game. Eagles 25-12. They hold a 1-0 lead in this best of 5. Second set upcoming after this on IndianaSRN.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Heritage Christian High School, Jimmy Cook and the coach Keith Myers. Again, thank you so much for joining us here on Thursday night on Indiana SRN. Of course, it's a big weekend on the Indiana SRN family of networks. Plenty of action across the board, and it gets started with high school football tomorrow night.
Yeah, high school football tomorrow night. If you're in town, and if you're not in town, you can watch 4 games on the network and 1 on the radio of Internet Radio. The breakdown is Park Heritage, which is highly ranked in 1A, taking on Greencastle. Jarrett Lewis and C.J. Benberry on the call. Chenley and Covenant Christian at Zionsville Middle School West. Kurt Darling and yours truly on that call. Frontier at Park Tudor. Troy Daragowski and Justin Griffin on the call. Cecina at Heritage Christian. That's Jimmy. And I do believe you're with Kurt.
The coach, Craig Cox.
Yeah, Coach Craig Cox debuts on Indiana SRN tomorrow. And then the radio game is Delta Mount Vernon, all on Indiana SRN.
It's the coach's second game on Indiana SRN.
Oh, is it?
It is. We had an Addicts Covenant Christian game a couple weeks ago. He passed with flying colors. Looking forward to working with him again tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's interesting that we have 2 coaches on the staff now, and, we're getting our third for basketball. Now I will no longer be the coach.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like you have to butt heads now? I mean, now
no,
is there going to be a fight for the title?
No title. No.
No battle royale?
No.
Oh, all right.
God has me where he wants me. I'm good.
I mean, it might be a good pay-per-view on Indiana SRN. Battle royale for the title of coach, or the coach, I should say. There's a point for the Eagles to open set number 2. Dominant performance by the Eagles in that first set, Coach. Again, we mentioned Decatur Central. They've had their struggles this year, just sitting at 1-13. They did have a lot of bright spots, though, including some impressive digs from just a handful of different power hitters that the Eagles employ.
Yeah, and you got a 2-hit there. And again, you do not want to relax here. If you're Heritage Christian, you don't relax. You got to still come out strong, and you still got to play. But I was very impressed with the serving of Decatur Central.
2-1, Hawks' first lead of the night. And that one just drops with miscommunication. It wasn't the best hit we've seen of the night from Ward, but it's good enough with that lackluster communication to tie the game at 2. Macy, a junior. She's continued to improve, particularly in front of the net each game of the year. Nice open find. Found an island, did the Hawks.
Yeah, one of those things that they did, if you look right here, they see the defensive lineup, and there is no one in that back corner, so they just go right there. That should be Hickey to slide down to get that ball.
Well struck by Phelps as Tweedy serves. Winya, full power. Nice dig to keep it alive by Asher. That was ordinarily a put away. They'll go back to it. No such luck there. Bella Winya with the kill.
I'm real impressed with her. She has played very well. Junior does a nice job. Take her step, does her approach, and snaps it right at the ear. Nice hit.
Back to live action. Float shot outside, and we might get a double hit here. Indeed it is. Good call by the coach. Kendall Hickey now serving.
She is dangerous when she serves the ball. Look at the line drive of those balls. That's nice hit.
She can do it all with the serve. She can do the line drive, but she can also kind of make it die just as it gets over the net.
Yeah.
Yep. That struck and almost in. Could not find that back line. Point for Heritage Christian. Hickey measures.
There's
that time
float.
She went for the flow, but it almost looked like, and I was going to comment on it, Coach, it looked like the step she took there in her form to lift off was not there. It looked like she didn't have her legs underneath.
A little off.
Yep.
Yep.
Phelps a standing serve. Outside Lowry. Down for the kill. Nothing that Hayden Phelps could do about that. It was right at her feet. She was too late to react.
I think her eyes got really big when she saw the ball coming toward her. Nice shot at the bench there. There's Coach.
Coach Thomas navigating her group through what's been a roller coaster season. Losing 7 seniors a year ago. A group that had collectively won a state title and been to a semi-state as well during that stretch.
You know, you look at this program, and Michelle York also had a successful year. Gabe really left her with some great talent. And these girls are going to fight back. They'll make a difference in a year.
Andrus with an ace.
Great volleyball program at Heritage Christian.
This might be, I know it's tough to say in high school sports, this might be a transitional year is what I'll say instead. Expect them to be right back at the top by the time next season rolls around. And again, they're a 500 program right now. There's still plenty of time. You're going to get a ticket into the tournament. Who knows what can happen? It might be a net violation.
10-foot attack, yes.
There you go.
I will tell you this, Jimmy. You jumped to 3A, you know, so you've done all that in 2A, and that's where you should be. Because of the success factor, it jumps you up to 3A. That makes you adjust your teams for a year to get used to playing that.
Yeah, it is and again, we all, especially here on IndianaSRN, support the IHSAA's decision with that, but it wasn't met without controversy when it happened because you're completely changing the complexity and the nature of a specific team that might not be ready for that jump, but you also open the door for schools that might, otherwise not be able to compete with the championship. You just left them there to continue dominating.
You're right.
I think the 2-year period is proper, though. That's the proper way to do it.
I agree with that, and I think the assessment, and this has been a battle for you and I for years. The class basketball did the same thing. So
yeah,
I think class sports is, of course, here to stay, and I love them.
Lowry gets it down.
Second time where she has snapped it off the head, off her ear. That's really well. Look at this. Look at her approach. If you're at home and you're a young child playing volleyball, that's the approach you want every single time. Good swing.
Lowry, the senior, we mentioned her junior campaign, just such an impactful part of many of those runs for Heritage Christian. There's a point for the Hawks. Well done.
And the Hawks read that very well because they saw Cook not, again, come back here. Look at the hit. Cook is backing, but she's got to fill that spot still.
Well done by White. Official blew the whistle beforehand.
Now the official says, now wait a minute, I was not ready. Got to wait for the guy to blow the whistle. Speaking of the officials, we need officials. If you like to be an Indiana High School Athletic Association official, contact Sandra Walter at the Indiana High School Athletic office tomorrow. And the more officials we get, the more these kids get to play, and that's a good thing.
You can still send an email tonight if you wanted to. She'll see it first thing in the morning.
Oh, yeah. She'll thank you. Let her know IndianaSRN sent you.
Schultz. One to get it over for the Hawks. They do. Winya could not turn it inside the line. Tonight's game is brought to you by IU Sports Management. Sports management careers are booming. When you're managing the business side of sports, you're always a major player in the game. Our graduates work in crucial and demanding positions at sports organizations and venues, managing arenas and stadiums, handling blissfully for their favorite teams, and developing the market for innovative sports products. Contact us at iupui.edu/sportsmanagement. Playing in front of the net, won by Heritage Christian. Their lead now at 4.
You know, we were talking about the seasons and how things, girls golf sectional is this weekend, Jimmy, and we're getting ready to make that state run. Golf, cross country, volleyball, and then football in November. It's already here.
That's tip, diving effort to keep it alive. Winya floats it down. What an exchange for Heritage Christian.
I like the communication here.
Cook kept that thing alive. Back live now. Outside. They'll work it. That's tipped. And a long shot. Point, Eagles.
Nope.
They said it was tipped,
yes,
overruled?
Sir. Yes, sir.
So Hawks hanging around here in set 2. Winya. Surefire put away that time. One more look.
Nice serve, just really expedite. Playing really, really well.
It's the type of game you wanted if you're Coach Thomas. That one's in the net, though, just as we say that. Back to a 4-point game.
You know, the game is a game of runs and unforced turnovers, and you play so well, and then you just got to just take your time to finish it this well. There's a hit.
Winya.
Just a fingertip on that one.
I don't know if that was by design or if she just mistimed the jump. I'm not sure. Either way, it's a kill. I thought it was mistimed, though.
Yeah, it looks like it, but the rotation of the ball.
Hey, it worked. I mean, I'm
tough.
not criticizing what happened. Hickey to serve. Hawks play in front of the net. Quick reflexes there by McCloskey. Tweedy. And Eads ricochet back into the net. They power through.
I got away with a 4 hit because it hit the net, come back. That was hit 3. Maybe not. I don't know. I have a hard time counting to 4.
Phelps.
That's
Hickey
a nice
diving play. Lowry floats it. Point Eagles. Net violation. Call on Woodard. Eagles 9 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Olivia Endress will serve. Outside. Hickey, nice dig. Lowry. Beautiful shot in front of the net by Woodard.
Miranda does a nice job there. That's a young lady, freshman. Look at her ups.
Impressive. Kylie Eads. Looked like that was slightly mistimed. Got away with it, though. Another impressive play by Miranda Woodard, the freshman.
Set me up. I'll just rotate it. Look at this.
They're riding through her right now. She's calling for it.
Same approach, same steps.
And an unforced error by the Eagles, and suddenly a 2-point game for Decatur Central. Timeout taken by Heritage Christian. Will step away on IndianaSRN. Tonight's match brought to you by the Morales Group. We can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate for your company. We do so much more than that, though. Let us help you today. Contact Morales Group at 317-472-7600. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. Kylie Eads serving for Decatur Central. They trail 1-0, but are on a nice little run and have cut it to a 2-point game here in set number 2. Play in front of the net, one to get it over. The Hawks do. Lowry, that's a tough play.
Oh.
Good effort to keep it alive. One more time to Lowry. Blocked. Misdirection. Eagles trying everything. Hawks staying with it. Lowry again. Point Hawks. 2 hits the call.
Well, that's a tough call there. They called Lowry on the 2 hit. Tough call there.
Tough from our vantage point. Eads puts it in play. Almost an ace. Hickey with a nice dig. And that's in the net. Unforced errors creeping back in to Heritage Christian. And we're square at 16.
You played so well game number 1. That rhythm is thrown off somehow.
Eads. Savannah Scholl off the bench. The senior, nice play.
And a lot of that is you got to recognize that Decatur Central really went back and regrouped and did the things that we talked about and has improved themselves right here. They're holding tough right here. This is an opportunity to separate. No unforced turnover. Get a couple points here.
Caitlin Cook puts it in play, and a point to the Eagles. Might have been 2 hits. Indeed it was. Service back to Cook. This was square at 16. It's a little 2-0 run for Heritage Christian. And an ace. Caitlin Cook putting together a nice string of serves here.
Tweedy had a hard time getting that ball and getting in the right position. She'll improve on that.
Cook. 1 to get it over. They'll find White. She finds inside the line. Back to a 2-point game. Kylie Dalton, the sophomore. Her turn to serve.
Oh, nice.
Ward puts it down, finds the back corner.
You know who made that is that young lady right there. Number 7 did a nice job.
Great effort by Hickey.
Look at that set. That's a nice.
Picture perfect.
You got it up high. She gets to put the ball at the top.
Savannah Scholl will rotate out.
Tell you what, coaches played a lot of players this game.
Utilizing a lot of depth. The Eagles have. Elena Schultz now to serve. In the net, unforced error. 2-point game. Hawks doing just enough to hang around in this second set, Coach.
Yes, sir, they are. Libero on the serve.
Floater. Well read by the Hawks. Blocked. Good effort by Winya and Ward.
You see the approach that time, Jimmy, that took the angle. It's just hard to get that over that wingspan.
Powles and McCloskey sub in. McCloskey to serve. Opposite way, White, tough play. Can't find the back line, it's out. Lead now 4.
I think you would go deep here on this serve here. Got a timeout, Decatur Central.
Timeout taken, Eagles on top, 22-18 when we come back.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Back here on IndianaSRN, while we were away, another point for the Eagles. That makes it, I believe, 23-18 your score. Eagles 2 points away. We're taking the commanding 2-0 lead. Powering through for the point is Elise Powells.
How about this move?
Went the other way with it, sold it very well.
Mm-hmm.
Set point, number 1 in this second set. Point for the Eagles. Closes things out, 25-18. It was 16 all. Eagles outscore them 9-2 to close. Set number 3 after this. Eagles look for the sweep on SRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
You want a career that fuels your passion for sports and physical activity. IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences offers that and more. You'll have insider access to sports, fitness, and exercise science professionals and learn from faculty with years of industry experience. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll study next to world-class sports facilities, Olympic governing bodies, the NCAA, and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sports industry career. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian High School. The Eagles on top 2-0, looking for the clean sweep here in set number 3. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach, Keith Myers. Coach, that Decatur Central club we mentioned coming in 1-13. They've had their struggles this year, but they aren't without their improvements. We saw a nice jump between game 1 and game 2.
Yeah, the attack at the net was much better. The serving was much better. It looks like the freshmen and sophomores. But I'm really, really impressed with the seniors. The senior leadership, that second game, really kind of took a hold of that and got outscored a little bit late in the ballgame, but was right in the thick of things. I think it was tied at one time.
18 all.
There you go. So, nice job.
Opening service of this third set for the Hawks of Decatur Central. Tough play. One to get it over, and they do. Good effort there. And a point for the Hawks. They struck first blood.
Nice set there, just missed the ball. That tends to happen occasionally.
Gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Airmailed, almost found the back line, but just a little too long. We're tied at 1.
Got another update for you. Covenant Christian beats Danville tonight, 3-0. Congratulations to the Warrior on the Warrior game.
Coach, were you at all surprised with the play of the Eagles specifically in that second set? Unforced error there. What do you need to see from them if you were surprised by their play?
I think the factor that if you look at talent-wise, you got to dominate sometimes and just put them away. And I don't think they have that instinct yet to get that done. And you need to get that done during the tournament.
Lowry, a nice float shot. Winya powers through. Good find by Eads, though, to keep it alive. Will they go Lowry? No, they'll go opposite way. And that's going to find the inside of the corner, Elise Powell's.
But, D. Taylor has done a nice job with Decatur Central of motivating them and getting them believing in themselves. It's very evident here. It tied at 2-2. This is a very good jump start maybe for them as well.
You always hope to find your turning point moment
during the season.
This could be a great one here. That's airmailed, and that's the biggest thing if I'm the Eagles and I'm Coach Thomas that I want to see cleaned up and cleaned up quickly, those unforced errors.
Especially when we're talking about the 1st of October where you get the city tournament, because the city tournament will get you ready for the next level of the sectional play. So, yeah, Heritage Christian still got a lot of work to do.
Lowry's float shot just finds inside of the corner. Squared at 3.
Because I will tell you, Jimmy, and you know this, you played. You look at somebody, they're 1-13. You immediately go, we'll get this one. You got to still come and you got to bring it all.
You can't overlook it. It's not, it's not good practice in any facet, but particularly so at this level.
You're right.
That's just slightly misplayed. Hawks back within the advantage at 4-3. Nice aggressive attack there by Schultz. One more look at it. She was ready, Coach.
Yep. Called for the ball, too. Liked it. She's on the left side here.
Cook to serve. Well struck, but there is McCloskey. Tough play for Ward. Gets it to go down.
Wow, that's a tough play. That's at the 10-foot mark, Jimmy. And I don't know if you ever played this game, but that is a tough, hard hit. And look at the line drive right there. That's right on the Eagles.
Cook to serve. Another nice dig. That's softly timed. One to get it over. Hickey tracks it down. Man, and it works out. It goes out of bounds. What a play from Mekeel White.
Almost pancaked that ball up, didn't she? Nice job.
Good effort.
Tied at 5.
That was good timing, though, by White. First time we've really seen them go with the misdirection off-speed hit. Let's serve. McCloskey blocked. White and Woodard combined for the block.
And the little ooh has come out. The little dances and the little saying, only in volleyball.
Unforced error there, though. Tied at 6. Hickey now to serve. Kendall. Good dig. Outside Woodard. One to get it over. That's going to be a tough play for Winya. Able to just bump it behind. Blocked. Great effort in front by Heritage Christian. They regain the lead.
Nice hit. Nice. Go after that ball, young lady. Nice job. Here comes a good set.
Awkward hit initially. Eagles keep it alive. Ward puts it down. Eagles by 2.
White did a nice job there of bringing that back over, but Hickey did a nice job of popping that straight up in the air. Had time to go under and play that ball.
Soft touch, puts it down. Hawks back within 1.
What, Miranda has played really well. Woodward's played very, very well. Looks like she might have tweaked maybe the ankle because she's limping a little bit going to the bench.
Hope she's all right.
Yeah, she's a good athlete.
But a fun performance by the freshman. Winya floats it down. Bella Winya goes off speed. Point for Heritage Christian.
I like the freshman play of Decatur Central. Don't you, Jimmy? I mean, they're really playing very, very well. Staying right in there.
Look, when you're in this type of situation, Coach, getting playing time as a youngster, even if there's nobody behind you, it's a sink or swim moment at the varsity level. You're introduced to the top-tier talent across the state right from the get-go. There's no freshman team warm-up for you. You're called up immediately, and you're going to either grow quickly or you're going to struggle.
Or you're going to go to the here's another nice play by Heritage. Or you go to the point where you're into game number 14, and this is probably the best game that you've played in a long time.
Phelps. It's a nice bounce off the net. Hawks back within 2. Decatur Central still fighting and clawing in this second set. Make this a third set, excuse me. Just like we saw in the second set, however. White, unforced error. Eagles back by 3. Amaya Lowry checks in. Caitlin Cook checks out. Cook's had a nice night. Ward. Ace. Beautifully struck and served up.
And if you watch the libero, look at the libero. I think she slips here. Yeah, I think she slipped before she got her feet set.
Outside, Eads gets it over. Winya again, float shot, drops home. She's gone away from the full power, Coach. She's been liking the off speed. You get used to that off speed, it's going to come back at you 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Ward. Change of pace shot. Outside. Eads got too deep into the net. Point Heritage Christian. They're starting to pull away a little.
Yeah, the pass there was a little bit too close to the net. You just got a step a little bit too soon.
Timeout Decatur Central on IndianaSRN.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Never miss any action on IndianaSRN. Go to Twitter, search IndianaSRN, hit that follow button. Make sure notifications are turned on as well. IndianaSRN, we're always
in the game. Sorry, lost the cue. I missed.
It's a long lob. Long lob pass.
I missed my script. I'm sorry. I see that, Coach, in the game. Got it now. I'm sorry.
That's your thing. That's your.
Yeah, I got it.
It's all right. Ward to serve. That'll be out of bounds.
You know that
Point
slogan.
Eagles.
Yeah, slogan, though. The Wizard.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Most good things around here.
He comes up with all of it.
From the great Jerry Collins.
I don't know why he even has me as a vice president of operations, to be honest with you.
Need somebody to blame things on, Coach.
Well, that's probably that.
Kind of a fall guy.
Yeah. Heritage Christian just forced the ball outside to make it 15-9 Decatur.
They're 10 points away now. Remind you all we have a second. Tonight's game brought to you by Burtner Electric. Burtner Electric has been serving the Indianapolis area since 1986, and their family owned and operated. They take pride in customer service, put customers first, fully licensed and insured. They offer 24-hour emergency service. No job is too small. Call Burtner Electric today for all your electrical needs at 317-682-8255. 773-7663.
There's a future Eagle right there. We'll take another close-up with her.
That's in the net after Decatur had scored.
How about
Teddy
this?
Bear?
How about this? I'm going to hang out with the big guys, Mom. You know, I had a teddy bear like that just about 2-3 years ago. A little
pink as well?
Yep.
Nice.
Buffy. Yep. Buffy the bear. Brought back memories.
Scholl puts it in play. I'm just going to step away from that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 2 hits. Point Hawks. Decatur Central trying to play the role of spoiler.
They haven't quit, have they, Jimmy?
No, they've not.
They really haven't.
This was 14-8. Little 3-2 run by Decatur Central. The problem is the last time this happened, they gave it right back with an unforced error. No such time there. Floated and down by Schultz. Eagles have kind of noticed that at this stretch, Coach. They go off speed, and it's too hard of a play for the Hawks to make that adjustment.
The adjustment.
We've seen a ton of that shot tonight.
Next game for Decatur Central is Saturday against Cambridge City. And for Heritage, they don't play again until next Thursday against Chittard. I think, yeah, that's correct. That's a conference tournament, conference game. So you got a long stretch before you play again.
And if I'm not mistaken, they had a similar gap happen last week, too.
I think that you're exactly right.
So at least you do have that going for you in terms of familiarity with that time off. Point, Eagles. Contact with the net, I believe. Eagles lead now 8 at 19-11. Olivia Endress continues her service. That's airmail. Just a tad too much on it.
In fact,
Makia White checks back in.
Sorry about that, Jimmy. The City Alliance seeding purposes for volleyball, I do believe, is the week of September 30th.
Have to keep an eye on that date.
We got the City Alliance soccer coming up at the end of the month as well, I do believe, at Chittard High School.
Good to have
semifinal and final.
Good to have that action on the pitch on IndianaSRN. Good float shot once again. That's been the story of this third game. Service for Cook. That's into the net. Another point for Heritage Christian. This broadcast is copyrighted by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, or audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited. Caitlin Cook continues her serve.
Pretty impressed that you know that by heart.
Repetitions. Outside. That's in front of the net. High velocity shot. That ankle's all right, Coach. Miranda Woodard, once again, the freshman shines.
Yep. Again, they've played well at times, Jimmy. This is a nice little set. Look at that. I mean, she wants the ball. I like that young lady. Good player.
That's in the net. Point for the Eagles. Tonight's game also brought to you by IHSAA officials. To become an IHSAA official, you need to contact Sandra Walter at ihsaa.org/officials. Get involved with the men and women behind the stripes. A great way to stay in shape and be part of the game.
We need you.
Indeed they do. Ward. Tough play. They keep
way
it
to
alive.
go. Way to stay inbounds.
Outside, and 2 hits is the call. You can always stay up to date with high school sports with IndianaSRN by subscribing to the sports page at IndianaSRN.org or email Troy at radiotroy.com. Lead is 7 for the Eagles. They're 3 points away from a clean sweep. Winya puts it down, snuck it right around the defender.
And snuck it around the antenna, because that antenna is, look how close this antenna is. The angle we take, that's pretty close.
Walking a fine line there.
How about Casey Pierce on the camera tonight? Nice job by Casey.
Casey doing a phenomenal job.
And Jerry Collins on the 1 and 2s. Always making this sound good.
McCloskey looking for an ace. Well-timed dig and caught everybody by surprise, including the Eagles.
They were on their feet, back on their haunches a little bit.
Makia White will serve. Winya powers it home. We knew that full speed was going to come again. Those fans with the brooms, they've been ready with them since the first points of this match. They can smell it now. It's match point. Winya powers it home.
Now it's
match point. They must have overruled that initial call. Looked like a clean
touch
spike by Winya, but they say otherwise. So now match point resides for Heritage Christian. Kendall Hickey to serve. Correction, that'll be Carly Minitel subbing in, the sophomore. Her first appearance tonight, serving match point.
I think this is the first appearance I've seen her play on IndianaSRN.
Outside. It's out. And the Eagles complete the clean sweep of Decatur Central. 25-12, 25-18, and this third and final set, 25-17. Worked out for those young students. They brought the brooms, and it paid off for them, Coach.
You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Congratulations for the Eagles. Make their record now 9-8 going in, getting ready for Chittard. For Decatur Central, played very well tonight. Do not underestimate this team. Played very well. Now 1-14. They'll get better, and it's been a good game, Jimmy.
While we have a second, I want to take a moment to let you know IndianaSRN here. We enjoy calling these games and highlighting young student athletes, but unlike most broadcast companies, our funding comes primarily from donations and also school subscriptions. Help us put more kids on TV by clicking on our donate button on our webpage at indianasrn.org, or send an email to the coach. That's coach@indianasrn.org.
Don't forget high school football tomorrow night. All games start at 7 o'clock. Park Heritage Greencastle, Tinley Covenant Christian, Frontier Park Tudor, Cecina Heritage Christian, and Delta Mount Vernon. All 7 o'clock right here on IndianaSRN.
Want to give a special shout out to Casey Pierce, doing a phenomenal job running the camera tonight. One of our biggest sports fans that we know. Also, a tip of the cap to Jerry Collins, doing a wonderful job as well, working the controls and make sure that we sound great on our airways. For my partner, the coach Keith Myers, doing a stellar job as well. I'm Jimmy Cook. Again, our final in this one, Heritage Christian takes care of Decatur Central in 3 sets, 3-0. And until we talk to you next time, so long, everybody.